Hi, this is Emily with Kiddovate. Many parents across our country woke up this morning with their children's questions about last night's election. And with such a divided vote, we have teachers all across America wondering, how do I talk to my students about the election? How will I answer their questions? Today we have an activity to offer you that might provide a way to introduce that dialogue in an open and inclusive way. If you have the Kiddovate innovation cards or our visual thinking cards, this would be a great time to pull them out. If you don't have them, no problem. Any images that you have in your classroom would work, even images printed from the internet or from magazines. So begin by spreading the images out over a flat surface, either a table or the floor. And then you're going to ask your students 3 questions for which they will each find an image that represents how they're thinking or feeling, and then they'll share that with their peers. The first question I'd like you to ask your students is simply, how are you feeling this morning? As they look over the images trying to find something that they relate to, you'll get a variety of different responses. For example, someone might relate to this image and say this morning they're feeling like we need to be together. Student might say they feel like it's time to take a vacation. And some might be, I'm feeling like our country needs a plan. No matter what the response, it's allowing them a way to express how they're feeling. The second question I'd like you to ask them is, what connects all of us Americans? And as they look through the cards, they're trying to find something that brings all Americans together. If you're working with a younger group of students, they might find something like this and say, all Americans like popcorn. If you're working with an older group of students, they might find something like this and say, all Americans are connected by our founding fathers' core values. Whatever the students offer is fine. There is no right answer. This is simply open and inclusive sharing. And the third question I would like you to ask them is, as students, what can you all do to support each other? Again, send them to the images and have them find something that resonates with what they're thinking or feeling, and then share it with their classmates. We can support each other by holding tightly even when things are challenging. We can support each other by building a brighter future. We can support each other by making sure basic needs are met. Throughout this activity, we, the adults, have to try to keep our own emotions out of the conversation. We're trying to teach them how to have open-minded dialogue, not because they want to be right, but because everyone deserves a right to be heard and understood. By doing an activity like this in our own classrooms, we are taking a step to unite America after last night's election. Please let me know how it goes.